Yo, what's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, man. The pockets. Now, this question come up: the pockets. You know, who's the premier pockets out there right now? And I haven't seen a lot. You know, I haven't seen really a pocket to carry on the legacy of pockets, you know, to the high level as far as being called a premier pocket. I mean, possibly since Bistro left, you know. Master Shifu was a bad baby, but at the end of the day, right now, the pocket game is pretty bad. And one of the reasons that we're seeing such a ugliness in the pocket class or breed is because of everything that's went on there. And you know, y'all, like I say in every video now, y'all probably heard me say something to this source before, but right now what we're seeing is we're seeing a heavy influx of dwarfism genes. We're seeing a heavy influx of bulldog genes, and all of these bulldogs carry dwarfism genes. And now the even more weird part is that even some of the bulldogs that they're using to cheat with, and some of the other dogs that they have other genes from other breeds, because even those dogs, the different variations of bulldogs, are now being added with other dogs to carry more so color traits. And it's not like you just get the colors like some of these, you know, mysterious Merle bulldogs, or some of these mysterious Merle French bulldogs, or you know, and that's just to start off the case. But it comes with a lot of other issues. You can't ever just breed for one trait, and they are finding this out now. With all this being said, you know, the pocket class has basically done a lot of what they've done, but flipped it over, where it seems like the pocket class people have gotten more infatuated with the micro, you know, which now you're talking about they said 8 and 9-inch dogs. And really, in the history of all dogs, man, come on now, you are not going to shrink these dogs down to some 8 and 9 and 10 inches without using Boston Terrier, or maybe pug, you know, and dogs of that nature who look like tiny miniature bullies. You're gonna have to use those little dogs, man. And you can see a lot of the traits that has filtered out, you know, with the micros being mixed in with the pockets, and pretty much the total not giving a damn about overall conformation and keeping the standard right. What we've fallen into at this point in time is that, you know, the pocket class seems to have taken on a lot of the issues that the micro class once had when it first started, and pretty much still has. But you have dogs in the pocket class now that have a lot of feed issues. Definitely a lot of top line issues, a lot of high rears, you know. And then the most, you know, I think the most incredible part about all this is that it's just the ugliness of the whole breed type conversation, because there are clean pockets out there. Marco Suarez, he makes a ton of very clean pockets, you know, just to use him as an example. But the thing of it is that, you know, the only way that those dogs get recognition is if you say it's off of Marco Suarez's yard. Because if you put the name with it, you know, and this is what we do, if you put the name with it, the dog gets all the credit in the world. Like, oh, yeah. But if you strip Marco's name off of it, or you strip another popular pocket breeder's name off of it, and you put the dog in the ring, it's going to receive the same type of attack that they always do, where they say that, you know what I mean, the dog lacks breed type, the dog lacks this, the dog lacks that. And it's just a, you know, it's a very nice conformation dog, but they'll always talk about it's supposed to be bigger. Meanwhile, they'll give a bigger dog that doesn't have any of the conformation and may not even fit the standard for breed type, as far as the way the face and the head is supposed to look, get a first place ribbon because the dog has size, or as I've said in other videos, it might be a friend's dog or whatever the case may be. So, you know, the pocket class itself is missing a lot of the very, very clean pockets, and people have went more with the trends and stopped breeding to the very, very clean, tight pawed, tight skin, nice looking dogs. They just have not wanted to breed to that. They've not wanted to breed to a healthy athletic pocket. And one of the reasons, as we continue to say, that the pocket suffers so much from the debilitating illnesses and issues physically is because of its close relation to dwarfism and the additives and preservatives that are known as the bulldogs and the pugs and the Boston Terriers and everything that people put into the dogs to make them, lower down. The dogs are starting to become genetic train wrecks, and I don't know if it's a whole lot we can do to fix it. More so, we're going to have to get back to the point of very, very selective breeding and eliminating a lot of these dogs, because it's going, it's like an avalanche. It's just going downhill faster and faster and picking up more shit along the way. And it has to come to a stop in order for this breed to be preserved and for us to make it through it. But how do we stop it? I think there are going to be some very, very tight sanctions, if that's the word you want to use, because we have to get back to the promotion of dogs like a Master Shifu, if y'all don't know who he is. Maybe even, like a Denzel, but like I said, I always wanted Denzel with tighter skin, but a good conformation dog, a Bistro. Bistro wasn't perfect, but Bistro was a very good representative of the breed. And you only, had the things that were off about him, which was he's a slightly east-westy, slightly bad bite. We're very, very slight and easy to fix. But we have to get back in that mode of a healthy, good conformation to great conformation dog that can move and withstand the weather and withstand everything that it's going to be put through. If we do not do that, there's going to be more and more issues, and these genes are going to be compounded by generations. I warned everyone of this for the last, I don't know how many years, that the longer you continue to breed these dogs with these issues, you are making those genes stronger. You are making them stronger and stronger and stronger, deeper embedded, harder to clean the breed up. And right now we are at a point where those genes need to be eliminated. A lot of these dogs just are not breeding quality dogs. If a pocket should be a smaller version of the standard that is very clean, very correct, moves like silk, just like the rest of the breed. It's not a dog that you can make an excuse for because his conformation is off and, well, he's a pocket, so he is allowed to have bad feet a little bit. He's allowed. No, this dog should be on point just like the rest of them. And until we take it very, very seriously and eliminate the dogs that have the issues and start off with basically restart with the dogs that have a good foundation, and that foundation is basically, all about how they're being bred. You know what I mean? This is something that's gonna, that foundation is not all about how they're being bred, but also that foundation is about them being a breedable dog that has all the qualities that we need to breed them, and then how they're being bred. But with all that being said, it's the process, and it's going to maintain to be the process that if you do not selectively breed these animals, we're going to breed this breed into a corner that it might be insurmountable to come back from. If we destroy, sometimes we think of it as one dog, but all of these breedings are in a continuous pattern of destroying the gene pool. And if we do go out here and we destroy the gene pool to a point of no return, then what do? You'll have a few yards that have held on to the blood the way it's supposed to be and done the things the way they're supposed to do it. And you'll have a lot, you'll have 95% of the breed that is, train wrecks. And unfortunately, the train wrecks do get out to the general public, and this thing will continue and continue and continue. And this will be, it will never become a breed. It'll be a dream, and that's all it'll ever be if we cannot fix this. We'll never get recognized worldwide as being a breed until we fix the issues. It's not the popularity, it's not the support, it is the issues, the lack of morals when breeding these dogs that is allowing for these dogs to not, I won't say allowing, but that's holding these dogs back from the promise that they should have. So this is something to think about, even with the pockets now. The issues that you're seeing, the high rears, the bad feet, the breathing issues, the bad bites, all of these things are coming from irresponsible breeding. irresponsible breeding and cheating, and it has to be fixed. It's a time for us to no longer accept this. If you lose a little mass, trust me, it's not a big deal. It's easier to add mass than to add conformation. But yes, there is a big problem in the pocket class. There are very few. Let me say not say that there are not any, but there are very, very few pockets that I would consider to be special out there right now. And that's sad, because the pocket class had a hell of a run. And just to see all this exotic and micro and this, that, and the other, it's just filtered right over into the pocket class. And it's been a downhill thing ever since then. And please don't y'all start. I know there are some nice ones. I've judged a couple nice ones over the past couple years, but for the most part, the class has been very, very disappointing and needs a lot of work. But until next time, y'all, much love. God bless. Peace.